I've already done my eyebrows, and my face is clean and moisturized, of course. And so I'm just going to, before I start working on my eyes, what I wanted to do today was I wanted to use a fairly new company. It's called Kaja Beauty. It's called Kaja Beauty. And just to kind of tell you a little bit about this company is they said that they we create bite-sized beauty packed with Korean innovation that once you experience, you want to share. Okay, so everything pretty much, they create beauty products for all skin tones. They do say that. But what I saw, I thought this was really, really cute at Sephora. And it was, kind of in the front when you get like the little travel size stuff. And I like to try different things. Usually if I try a product that has travel size and things like that, I'll try that one first and then go on from there. So what I have is I have like this eyeshadow. What it is it's actually an eyeshadow palette, but it comes in a small little box like this. And here are the colors here on the top. But this is what it looks like. I thought that was so cute. If I could come up with a couple of looks or something like that, or have a few of these when I need to travel. This thing is so small that it's almost the size of those oh gosh, those lip balms that are like the little egg. Like, this is really small. This is fitting your purse type small. So I thought that this was really cute, and this is what they look like. I did swatch them. They have like the little film. I don't even know if you can see this, but they have the little film that comes over each color. But that's the first one. This one is actually the name of this one is Sparkling Rose. So that's the first color. The first one has a little bit of mirror. The second one, okay, that's a little bit deeper. All three of these shades are kind of shimmery, so I don't have a problem with that. As you can see, my fingerprint. I don't have a problem with that, but as I am using them, I'm just gonna have to remember that they do all have this shimmer. So the look that I was going for today is I wanted to do something kind of pink, peachy, and fun. Since it is the summertime, I wanted to do something pink and peachy, and I wanted to use pink all over the face. So you're going to see pink lips, pink eyes, and my blush is not going to be real pink because my skin is dark. But I wanted to use this palette. I wanted to incorporate this palette. So the first thing that I'm going to do is, because I don't really know this palette, is I am going to put just a touch of concealer on my eyelids, because I do want to give it something to adhere to. I've got dark circles, as you can see, and so I'm going to put just a little bit of concealer to kind of give me an even tone, and hopefully that will help with how this concealer goes on. I am using a damp beauty blender. That's important for me. I like to use beauty blenders that are just a little bit damp. That helps me move my product around just a little bit. I don't want it to, you have to be kind of careful with the beauty blender though, because if you're not careful, you will totally move your product all the way around, and you don't want to move it too much. So I do a lot with my beauty blender. I do a lot of dabbing or patting, things like that, because if you start wiping, you can wipe it. I mean, it can come all the way off and just be on your beauty blender, and that's not what you want. I have had some people ask about my eyebrows. What I use for my eyebrows is I use Benefit. Sometimes I will use the Benefit Precisely to get the shape of my brow. I do have quite a bit of hair, so it's I don't have to fill in a whole lot, but sometimes I use that precisely, and then I'll go in with the Goof Proof to fill them in just a little bit, and then I'll use a concealer. I use this brush. This is the Anastasia from Beverly Hills brush that I use. It's flat on this end, and then it's a spoolie on this end. And so I really love this brush, and I probably need to get another one, but that's what I use to kind of keep it nice and clean. What I like about this little palette right here, what I like about it is it's an innovative style. I like that. They're stacked on top of each other. I like that. With this company, everything is really, really small, so I can fit it in my purse. I can fit it in something small, especially for traveling purposes. So I like that. So let's see if this eyeshadow works for us. The first color that I'm going to go into is actually number 2, the second one. I'm going to go into the second one, and if I have my box, let me see. Cassis. I'm going to go in with Cassis. That's the name of it. And so the whole entire thing is called Sparkling Rose, but number 2, the second color, is called Cassis. So I'm going to go in with that, and I'm going to put it in the middle of my lid. And we're going to see how well that performs. The brush that I'm using is the Morphe M167 brush. That's the brush that I'm going to use, and we're going to see if it works. Okay. Oh. You know when you have a good product when on dark skin, you start using it and you immediately see the color payoff. You know that you have a good product. I am not in the business of buying stuff that does not work. I don't like doing that. I like to be able to get full use out of my products. So I'm glad to see that I have, that this has good coverage, that I can use that. Okay. As you can see, again, I did not, with this, I did not really set my concealer. I'm allowing for the eyeshadow to do that because I want to see how it's going to crease. I want to see how it's going to behave. And I'm an on-the-go mom. I'm not somebody that just sits around all the time. So for me, I need something to work, and I need it to work all day. So we're going to see how it does. But it's, I mean, this eyeshadow is doing a great job right now. Riviera palette. I'm gonna go in to Bahamas. I'm gonna go in to Bahamas and use this. Oh, not that one. This one. Hot Pink. We're gonna use that Hot Pink as a transition shade. Let's see how that works, and we'll go from there. Got the matte here, and then I've got shimmer here. So when little bit with that cognac. And it's almost, wow, it's almost the exact same color as just them. With the Juvia's Place, almost the exact color. So that really looks pretty. Really looks pretty. Alright. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to go in with a flat brush. I'm going to go in with a flat brush and I am going to go to this top shade. This top shade, the name of it is Moscato Pink. And this actually, this Moscato Pink, if you have the Saharan by Juvia's Place, and you've got that Hula at the bottom, that Moscato Pink is almost the same shade, okay? It's almost the same shade, so we're gonna see how it does. And I'm just using a flat brush for that. And we're gonna go in. So what this Moscato Pink is doing is it is almost the same shade as that middle color that I'm going to set on brow bone. With a little bit of Coastline and Estate. Coastline is this one. Coastline is this one. Estate is this one. with my dark circles, things like that. How it felt very light. This foundation almost reminds me of like a mousse type foundation. So it's very light. It's not heavy at all. And so that's what I liked about it. It's not heavy at all, but you know how some mousse foundations can kind of give you like the finish is kind of shiny. That's not the case with this foundation. So that's what I think is so different about it. Like, you don't feel like you're way down, of course. It's very, very light, almost mousse-like concealer. That's enough concealer. I mean, it's a lot. This is like, powder, and what it is it's in medium deep, and I just like to take the back of my beauty blender that I use for my powders, and I'm going to set the foundation Black Radiance. I use the medium to deep, no, medium to dark, not that dark to deep. Work on my nose a little bit. I'm going to go in with a small fluffy brush, and I am going to use an oldie but goodie. This is the, as you can see, if I hit this is the cover. When I run out of this, this color here, and I'm going to use that as my is so small. And you have the shades that just kind of are, you know, one on top of the other, and they do come in different colors, and even with their other products, they're like little, they're small like this, and so I thought that was really, really cute. Hopefully you enjoyed this tutorial. I am so sorry. My camera went dead on me, and so now I'm just kind of holding my phone. But as I was saying, thank you so much for watching. Thank you so much for taking out your time to spend with me. And I hope that you enjoyed this tutorial. If you did, please give it a thumbs up. Please like and subscribe. Tell me what you think about this palette.